India stupas, the Borobudur monument of India is a replica of a mothership and ancient Greek Hercules who had traveled in a golden cup. Creative content, intellect, creative thinking, and free association. The magnificent Buddhist temple of Borobudur was built in the 8th and 9th centuries AD during the reign of the Sailendra dynasty. The monument is located in the Kedu Valley in the southern part of central Java, in the center of the island of the same name in Indonesia. The structure consists of 55,000 square meters of petrified lava, has been erected on a hill in the form of a reinforced pyramid of 6 rectangular floors, 3 circular terraces, and the central stupa, hemispherical bell-like structure that forms the top of this pyramid. The entire temple is in the form of a lotus, the sacred flower of Buddha. Above the circular platforms are 72 smaller perforated stupas, each containing a Buddha statue. For each direction there are 92 Dhyani Buddha statues and 1,460 bas reliefs. The dimensions are perfectly consistent with the understanding of the universe in Buddhist cosmology. The monument was restored with the help of UNESCO in 1970. The monument contains 72 stupas with corresponding Buddha statues, and according to tradition, the Buddha sat in a stupa to reach higher levels of enlightenment. Within them, the dying monks were placed in a sitting position. A stupa is considered in general as a spiritual vehicle, as a means of transport for the world of the gods. And as somewhere here, some questions arise. What qualities did a stupa have to lead the Buddha to higher levels of enlightenment? Why should a spirit, a soul, or something intangible need a material means to go to another world? Why would such a means be needed to enlighten a person? Myths and legends of the wider area lead some alternative researchers to think that the stupas could be identified with vimanas, that is, mythical flying vehicles of the ancient Indians, as moreover they are quite similar in shape. Hercules in a golden cup? This theory seems to be strengthened by Greek myth from the labors of Hercules, where it's described that Hercules traveled with a similar vehicle, a golden cup, in order to reach the island of Erythea and find Geryon in order to take his oxen. Of course, to be precise, the myth says that Hercules traveled on the ocean, so it was something like a ship, but some evidence suggests that he flew over the water. You can read about Hercules' journey to the Golden Cup in the Atlantic Ocean. On the other hand, there is a rumor and a theory, an urban legend, or whatever everyone wants to call it, that in a neo-mythological way connects it all. So it's said that when the Nazis went to Tibet, they came back with incredible knowledge that they combined with their already successful achievements, which were meant for interplanetary travel, which were way ahead of their time. So they built a mechanism called Die Glocke, and it was very reminiscent of a bell, an acorn, but also a stupa. The purpose of this construction was to be able to travel in space, but also in time. Of course, such a thing has not been found or confirmed, and could just be a fanciful invention of losers. Even if we cancel the last paragraph as completely non-existent historically, ancient traditions and beliefs, together with their symbolism, leave the idea that the Borobudur monument is a construction commemorating a stupa vimana mothership, possibly traveling from and into space, which carries in it 72 smaller flying stupa ships. The whole thing, that is, could be a replica of a hypothetically real spaceship made of stone. Exaggeration? Maybe. Myths, more often than not, give what we want to see. Imagination and association are the chariot of all thoughts and assumptions. However, in tangible and tangible reality, Borobudur is the largest Buddhist temple in the world, dating back to the 9th century, consisting of 9 tiers, 6 square and 3 circular, with a central dome on the top, a monument decorated with 2,627 reliefs, and 504 Buddha statues. Finally, the central dome is surrounded by 72 Buddha statues, each seated within a perforated stupa. It was abandoned after the 14th century decline of the Hindu kingdoms in Java and the conversion of Java to Islam. And this I've translated for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box